Alright, so I want to talk about this movie since it's the Super Bowl weekend. So let's begin. First up, it's Super Bowl 57 weekend, and there's going to be some big trailers happening this weekend. Some that are going to be exciting, some that aren't going to be like, it's too interesting. But one of them is, of course, going to be a trailer to the upcoming DC movie, The Flash, which we are very excited to see. Even though this is the only Flash movie we ever got, well, even if you've ever seen like the Flash show with Grant Gustin in it, but a long way down with the drama. Here we go. So WB has been trying to make a Flash movie for years, but somehow they keep bringing directors and writers, but they keep failing through. Then comes the green light when they get a script from Birds of Prey writer Christina Hudson, who did write the screenplay for Birds of Prey. And that's good, and WB finally got a script they actually did like. And it's going to be directed by Andy Muschietti, despite a fun name to say, is the guy who did It, which it's really good. And I'm really happy to see that, because one, The Flash needs its own solo project, and he was like the standout in Zack Snyder's Justice League. And so Ezra Miller has been playing this character ever since Batman v Superman. Yeah, did you know that? You probably might have forgotten that he was in that. The Flash was in that. Then they did the Suicide Squad and Zack Snyder's Justice League. And because of what Ezra Miller did in Zack Snyder's Justice League, earned them their own Flash movie. And so, let's begin. The good news, on the other hand, that makes me very excited is that Michael Keaton's Batman is coming into play his own Batman from the 80s and 90s, which is very exciting. And he's not playing Thomas Wayne. Everybody else thought he was playing Thomas Wayne, but that's not true. He is Batman 89. They're going multiverse. And the also is the most surprising thing that Ben Affleck's coming back. He's got like the bad taste of Justice League, Joss Whedon out of his mouth, so he's willing to come back one more time. So that's good to know. And really glad to hear. Although I really wasn't quite a fan of Batfleck. But hey, I'm willing to give him another shot since Zack Snyder's Justice League. I really did like it so much. And also, this is all going to be based on the Flashpoint, where the Flash goes back in time, saves his mom from dying. And in the comic book version, there's a movie adaptation of the comic book. Because of that, he loses his Flash powers. Bruce Wayne doesn't die. Bruce Wayne dies instead of Thomas Wayne, so Thomas Wayne becomes Batman. A very cool storyline. But the reports are that's why people think he was Thomas Wayne. No, he is Batman 89. They're multiversing this, and which sounds pretty cool. And it's also just going multiverse, so I'm definitely down for that, ever since they announced this. So, and also WB's doing this, and that way Keaton's movies are ignoring Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Batman Forever was okay, but it wasn't quite good as the other two. And Batman and Robin was horrible. Horrible. Yeah, moving on. So in many ways, they made the movie in 2021 after several delays. Although there's been some rumors that Ezra Miller might have had some meltdowns, but whatever. I don't think that is true. And they wrapped filming in October of that year. But during post-production, Ezra Miller had gotten into a lot of trouble. Lots and lots of trouble. And so people were demanding that The Flash would be recast. But no, because Ezra Miller is in every frame of the movie. I don't know, is there like a swap face? Could you do like technology to swap face? I guess you're right. You already have a Flash CW. So, yeah. I mean, they were just playing this, just stick with Ezra. Which, I guess it makes a lot of sense, though, because you have to have a Flash in your own universe, and the CW universe already has their Flash. And so, WB had three options. Either one, if Ezra gets gets proper help, they would do unlimited press for the movie. If they don't, they could obviously play no part, or 3, they could scrap the film. However, Ezra has obviously apologized to everybody that they're upset with their past behavior, and Ezra also admitted that they are also going to go into treatment for help. WB decided to go with option 1. In which, that's good, because I'm really glad The Flash didn't get canceled, because Batgirl got canceled, remember? But is Ezra really sorry? It felt like it was too late. Plus, karma caught up to Ezra long ago. The damage was done, and after The Flash, WB Discovery wants nothing to do with Ezra Miller. And so the test screenings that WB has been doing with all the constant reshoots, even though because Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill were supposed to be in it, but were cut in the editing process, and because that it was the test screenings have been good, which I'm very glad to hear. And so that's it. And now they just released the teaser poster for before the trailer, and it's not even June yet, and it's currently February. This still has me excited because it's multiverse. Michael Keaton's Batman is returning, and Ben Affleck's Batman is returning as well. So that's good to know. Let's continue. It's supposed to come out on June 23rd, 2023, but because of the positive test screenings, they decided to push it forward June 16th, 2023. So tell me how you feel about this movie. Are you excited or not?